All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. This your brother Dawada coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing is edifying. I had these two articles queued from thedailymail.com, both talking about the so-called UFOs or UAPs as they have been reclassified, right? But as we know them, they are the chariots of the Lord, okay? Scriptures say the Lord is going to come with thousands of his chariots, matter of fact. Let's get that real quick, and we'll get into those articles. Psalms chapter 68 and verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. See that? The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. So, yeah, these chariots, all right, are the so-called UAPs, the so-called UFOs. And what you're saying is prophecy is laying hold to this place, man. All right? Again, this is from thedailymail.com. 2 Republican congressmen claim UFOs could be angels sent by God, as they say sightings are consistent with scriptures from the Bible. Well. Well, guess what? They've been ear hustling the prophets. All right? Start with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They ain't come up with this on their own. Okay? It says Representative Eric Burleson views angels as synonyms with extra-dimensional beings. What it say? Representative Burleson joins Representative Tim Burchett in citing religious texts as answers on UFOs. See that? See, these devils been ear hustling the prophets, man. Okay? And they know that their end is going to come by the way of the chariots. Okay? It says Missouri lawmaker Eric Burleson, who has been privy to classified briefings on the phenomenon, advanced and sensational theory on an amateur podcast this week. It says they may not fit exactly the biblical narrative, but whenever I use the term angels, as he told the UFO podcast Tuesday, to me it is synonymous with extra-dimensional being. He added, in a lot of different scriptures, including the Bible and others, that's really the way that you describe messengers of God or angels. See? He's been clearly ear hustling the prophets, man. He ain't come up with that on his own. Let's be real, okay? And they really, they say he was privy to undisclosed information, you know? Well, guess what, man? Everything is coming out, okay? And that's why these devils are in fear, because they know, right? This is also from dailymail.com. What are they telling us? Internal Pentagon reports warns America is unequipped to defend itself from an alien invasion. So you put those two together, what are they unequipped with? They unequipped from defending themselves against Yahawashi, man. And the scriptures speak to that point. All right? It says U.S. officials do not have the capabilities to defend America against a potential alien invasion, internal Pentagon watchdogs have determined. A newly declassified document found the Department of Justice, DOD, lacks comprehensive or coordinated effort to track and analyze UFOs, which have been rebranded Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon, UAP, in recent years. The Office of Inspector General made an eerie conclusion that this blind spot in the DOD's defense capabilities poses a threat to military forces and national security. See? Hey, man. Scriptures are alive and well. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord, Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, rideth upon a swift cloud. What's that cloud? That's a chariot, man. Okay? It's one of those, what they call a UAP. You see? And shall come into Egypt. What Egypt is this speaking about? America, Babylon the Great. All right, pursuing Revelations 11. Is just spiritually Sodom and spiritual Egypt. Right? Also, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. You shall go into Egypt again with ships. See that? Oh, also Joel 3 and 19, where it has Edom and Egypt in the same breath, the land of our captivity. Okay? The burden of Egypt, Isaiah 19 and 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. See that? And their mindset, knowing that they can't defend themselves, it's already started that melting process, man. Okay? Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes, and behold, and looked, and behold, a flying roll. Yeah, what is this flying roll? It's a chariot. You remember when they were speaking on, matter of fact, I think they had a still shot of it. Yeah. The TikTok, as they call it, or Tic Tac, the Tic Tac chariot, right? Small and white, you know. Well, that's what the prophet seen, man. Again, then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof, excuse me, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And every one that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Who's the thief? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's why you got this question posed, right? It says, what are they trying to tell us? Internal Pentagon reports warn America, Babylon the Great, Egypt, right, is unequipped to defend itself from an alien invasion. You can take out that alien and put it up as a invasion of Yahawashi, man, because that's what's gonna happen, right? Back in Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 4, I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof. Yeah, the Lord going to be sending out concentrated laser fire, zapping this place. Okay? With that fire, these structures, these buildings, right? These houses built out of wood, these buildings built out of stone, the roads. Yeah, everything is going to be consumed by Yahawashi when he come back to take vengeance, man. And it says it's going to enter into the house of the thief, Esau, Edom, man. Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? See that? With dyed garments from Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. What's the greatness of his strength? Those chariots, man. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. See that? Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat. Right. There's going to be so much killing. It's like the Lord and stumped out grapes, man. Scriptures are poetically giving you a clear example of how the Lord is getting ready to get down. Going on, it says, I have tried the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And the blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Again, poetic speech, talk for how the Lord is going to get down. It's going to be a lot of death and destruction. It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Right? Same time the Lord is going to be destroyed, he's going to be delivering. Okay? Let's go here. Staying in Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire. Yeah, you see that? They concentrated laser fire. And with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Yeah, they concentrated laser fire, man. What does it say in Habakkuk? Was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Let's get that. Right? Habakkuk, chapter 3. And yeah, you see that? 3 and 3. Power came from Teman. Again, Teman is another city, all right, of the Edomites, man. All right, which is all symbolic for America, Babylon, the Great, Basra, Teman, right? It says, power came from Teman, and the Holy One from Mount Paran, Selah. His glory covered the heavens. What's that speaking on? The huge fathership. And the earth was full of his praise. See that? His brightness was as the light. He had horns coming out of his hand, and there was the hiding of his power. Yeah, that horn symbolized power. The Lord was issuing out orders. He was directing that laser fire to burn this up, zap this, set this on fire, right? Before him went the pestilence, and burning coals went forth at his feet. He stood and measured the earth. He beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered, and the perpetual hills did bow. His ways are everlasting. Yeah, the Lord is coming to kick ass and take names. It says on his head shall be many crowns. But his first stop going to be here in America, Babylon the Great, man. You see? It says, I saw the tents of Cushan in affliction, and the curtains of the land of Midian did tremble. The scriptures talk about how all nations shall tremble or be in fear, right? It says, was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was the Lord anger against the rivers? Yeah, this going to be a wilderness wasteland. Everything is going to be dried up. Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thine horses and thy chariots of salvation? See that? At the same time, the Lord going to be destroying, he's going to be delivering. Back in Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. See that? Yeah, he's going to judge you according to the scriptures. He's going to rebuke you according to righteousness. See? For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Giving you again that aspect of the Lord trying the wine press alone. Okay? Only grape is going to be kept. It's going to be the grape of the elect, man. Read about that in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. You see? So Lord willing has been edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you another lesson. Till the next time, say shalom.